Stand close to the king.
Just...
Jane Grey? Huh?
I barely know her. She played
Lady Elizabeth. I own to live here now, they say.
Lady Elizabeth.
As I'm in the line of succession, I think they thought that to be under Lady Catherine and Sir Thomas's care meant legitimately in line. Because he has no children and you and your sister could be found illegitimate. Some still say you're a bastard, so I know he made...
Her mother was a traitor.
I'm thinking nothing. I'm sorry. None of this was my idea. I wanted to stay with my family. I wanted... You are a princess.
Exactly.
He is the Antichrist. Who is in temptator, my...
What are you doing?
Who are they?
You're meant to be pining for my brother.
Barely know the king.
Hello, Robert. Jane was merely wondering who'd taken up a station on our town.
Child.
A baby is God's will. Your mother lived. The Lord Protector's wife has been delivered safe of 10 children. Your baby is blessed. So my parents... I honor my parents, but if you were instead...
It was a question of faith.
God rest her soul. I didn't know what the surprise would be, but I'd have wagered half a crown if we allowed, seeing as Sir Thomas arranged it. Your father doesn't count. Your father was a king. If your father was a man, that means you are a man. You know yourself that's not true. It's not exactly fair to go around comparing yourself to normal men, is it?
Jane.
Amazing as anyone. For the golden, for the golden. And I were a maiden as anyone is. For the golden. Must I rip my dress? Were you never beaten by your ladies when you were my age? I think my singing caused it.
I never... Until just now, in fact. My dress is only for tolerance for you. Will be short-lived, indeed.
Though it was pointless. Acting, too. Do you pretend also to...
Do nothing. She writes every week, begging for my forgiveness. A child, Thomas.
Sometimes things that seem be they pleasure or pain.
And yet Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever.
Well, Henry, it's like watching...
Am I to be sent away too? I thought you were planning to marry me to the king and it'd be implemented now that you and Catherine, you may no longer have use of me.
Jane said, or how elegant Jane grows. Nanny goat milk? Fails? Do you like that? Be he king or emperor.
That's for God to decide. Maybe you're a better man than you think. Sir? Thomas?
In the carriage. He didn't. With you. There was no. Good. Yes, good. On!
Hey. Since we seek some alliances via marriage, I thought she should come back to court. Remind the world that it's not just the king's sisters that carry the royal line. Husband would be lucky to have you.
You were always so keen to prove that our positions in this world were alike. And here we are. Both put up for sale at the same time.
I think my father is most anxious that this time I'm actually bought. I don't think he could take another disappointment. What is it like?
What?
The wedding night.
Why would you ask me that?
I'm sorry, but I have no orders to... Please. They came to me. To our house. After the Lord Thomas was arrested, they questioned me. They hoped I would say that you
You
and
want me
Jane-
to stand? I'm afraid if you thought you were lying on my behalf, you'd be relieved to know that you were not.
I have kept your secret.
You're a little late to send me to the block for this, Jane. But you may try.
I don't desire it. I don't threaten nor blackmail. I just wanted...
Benefit from my knowledge, seeing as I'm the only whore you thought you knew. It will hurt. You will bleed. Perhaps you're lucky and you fall pregnant quickly. Then you have months free of him. But then dead or alive, a baby will come out, and it will hurt, and you will bleed. And if you survive, you'll be rewarded by doing the whole thing all over again.
I don't believe you. If it was so, why would anyone? You. Whore.
Well done, sir.
It is a stretch indeed to lay that charge at my door.
And it belongs at mine.
What's your mother been doing with you? You're late.
What's wrong?